Okay, we are now live on Facebook. Hello, everybody in Facebook land. I'm Leslie Lockhart with Abbington Life Magazine. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Everyone's been so busy and, had the holidays and all that stuff going on. But today I'm doing an interview in my Real Talk series with one of our wonderful Abbington Life sponsors, Tyler Wilder from 12 Gates Landscaping. So I've already said your name, but go ahead and introduce yourself, Tyler, and your business and your role.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Wilder, own 12 Gates Landscaping, and we service the Abbington neighborhood as well as the greater Raleigh area and about 25 miles surrounding. So give us a shout. Leslie can attest, we do very good work.
They do, and I have a tough yard. And I did forget to mention, we're going to have a giveaway. So the way you enter the giveaway, I'll keep it up for about a week, the active for the giveaway, but the video will be up all the time. But he's going to give away a $50 Starbucks gift card. So woohoo! Wow, I wish I could win. But you can like the video, share it, tag it, comment. Every time you do one of those things, you get an entry. So, so Tyler, tell us about yourself and your family. Where are you from? Where are you now? That kind of stuff.
I'm from a little small town called Lizard Lake, North Carolina. Born and raised there. Family is, gosh, I couldn't ask for a better family. There's about 35 of us on one side of the family and about 42 on the other side. So I have a very, very big family.
Wow. That's awesome. My family is tiny compared to that. So
Yeah.
what does your business do? How did you get it started? Why do you do what you do? Tell us all about it.
So the main reason I started 12 Gates Landscaping was because I enjoy working outdoors. My grandfather had a lawn care business on the side that he did, and I grew up, started helping him at the age of 12 years old with that, and just thoroughly enjoyed working outdoors. And also the reason our company is called 12 Gates is for the 12 gates in heaven before we see the Lord, out of Revelation. And many times in life we go about that day-to-day process of going through life, and sometimes we get frustrated with things. And our only real job on earth that we're here for is to create disciples and bring people closer to God. So part of the reason I named my company 12 Gates Landscaping was for people to ask, why do you call your company 12 Gates? Because it gives me an opportunity to tell them about the Lord and how much he's done, not only in my family's life, but in my life, and kind of get to give them a testimony and see if there's anything I need to pray for them about or anything of that nature. But it just, nature amazes me. I've seen some crazy things out here and working for 10 to 15 years now out there. And it just amazes me how beautiful God's glory is.
Yes, absolutely. I've always loved nature myself. When I was a kid, I had like a nature collection. I would pick up, rocks and skulls and whatever else I could find out at my grandparents' house and stuff. But so tell us what kind of services you do, what you like to do most, but also, what you will do.
Right. So we're primarily a lawn care company. We service contracts and yards over a 12-month time frame. That's our bread and butter. But we really enjoy doing installs, going in and removing the current landscape, putting inside, creating new beds, water features, hardscapes, things of that nature, just to really see the before and after. It's pretty neat to shape God's glory out here, and just see, once you walk onto a property, what it looks like, and then when you get done working, just how much it's changed and how much better it looks.
And you work on some yards already in Abington already, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we have a handful in Abbington. We're looking to get some more. COVID did not help us, but that's okay. We're looking to get it back going in Abbington very soon.
So that's a good leadway to my next question. Like, how has COVID affected you? Because obviously you can keep working outside. You're not, interacting with people necessarily as closely. You don't have to. So how does that? What have you done to kind of combat that?
So the social distancing part of COVID and worrying, as far as retail, where that's concerned, we really weren't affected there, as we are outdoors. So the only time we have to worry about, COVID and spreading COVID amongst ourselves are in a truck. And with COVID, just to be real honest with you, COVID really hit us hard because a lot of people were staying at home. A lot of people lost jobs, did not have the income coming in that they normally did. So our customer base was cut right in half, just about a little bit more than half, in the first 21 days of COVID. We gave everyone an opportunity to get out just because, just as much as, we have to show God's mercy and God's grace in all things. And, it's not all about money with us. We're just here about helping people and making sure everybody's taken care of. And, hopefully it'll all pick back up, Lord willing. It's not our plan. It's all in his.
Yeah. It's been a year now. Can you believe it? But I'm
Yes.
sure it was bad timing for the landscape industry because, it was right at the beginning of spring, and
Right.
that's probably your busiest time, right?
Right.
Here in North Carolina. So do you
Yeah.
plant flowers and all that kind of stuff?
Oh, yeah. We do a lot of gardening. We do year-round maintenance in beds and cutting down trees, limbing trees up, getting the health of the tree. Planting. We really specialize in, taking plant beds and getting your annuals in there, getting your perennials on the right. Because many people just go to Lowe's and ask, what would look beautiful? And it looks beautiful for a season, but then it's dead in 4 to 6 months. So what we really do is we go in and revitalize that bed right there, especially where you walk in at, and increase the curb appeal.
Okay. I want to talk to you maybe about some daffodils or something. Every time around this year, the daffodils start coming out and I'm like, I forgot to plant daffodils.
Right.
And so anyway, when do you plant daffodils?
Yeah, right there around your mailbox as well would be very pretty for those daffodils.
Yes. Yeah. And don't they come back every year?
Yep.
Okay. Is that a perennial or an annual?
Daffodils are a perennial. You just have to make sure you dead bud them at the right point in time.
Okay.
Yep.
See, he knows his stuff. I don't know anything about plants. I kill plants. That's why I have to have people like Tyler, because I will look at a plant and it's like, no, don't kill me.
That's right.
So what about you personally? What are your favorite things to do in your extracurricular time or, leisure time?
My favorite thing to do is inspire the younger generation. I'm young to some people, but I really enjoy working with kids. Volunteer my time coaching a football team in Wendell, and as well as I have a side business as well, training athletes to make that jump from middle school to high school and high school to college. And I really enjoy getting to see a kid mature and grow up, and giving him the right pathway for him to succeed. And I mean, and sports is my bread and butter, really, when it comes down to it. My father was an athletic director for 12 years, as well as my mom, a teacher. So I was born and raised all around a sport. As long as I had a ball in it, I knew what to do with it. So,
did you play a lot of team sports or anything?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay. And just by the way, some people may think you're young, but you're the oldest you've ever been. That's what I always tell people.
There you go. That's right. Yeah, it seems like
some people tell me I'm young, and I'm like, middle age.
Yeah, it seems to go faster the older I get. It's amazing to me.
Yeah. So tell us, is there any kind of nonprofit in the area that you support besides, any of these kids organizations, maybe?
No, we give a lot back to the local Lions Club, to the Armory. And then we have another organization that we work with that selects, hand selects families that are in need. And it's one of those things where many times we're in need or people are in need. They don't want people to know they're in need. It's an embarrassing thing. So what this nonprofit does is highlight, these certain families, and they send a representative out. And what they'll do is we'll give them money anonymously. That way they don't think, they're indebted to us or they owe us anything. And a lot of businesses in our local area do that as well.
Do you partner with other businesses as far as like referrals and, besides the nonprofit kind of stuff?
No, not really. We definitely have our same suppliers that we use year round. Wendell Landscape Supply, Bridgers Coal and Supply, that we use for different things. But as a whole, we don't partner with many businesses. And we were going to work on a couple things, but COVID really, everybody business wise got really impacted with COVID. So
yeah. So who are some good connections for you besides someone obviously who wants, needs help with their yard?
In what regards?
Like whether it's for professional reasons, maybe someone who can get referrals from, like a realtor or something like that, or just spreading the word.
Right. Yeah. We call him Cornbread around our area, but his name is Bradley Connelton. He is a local realtor in the Knightdale, Wendell, Greater Raleigh area. Great guy, Bible believing man, as well as Vision Baptist Church. That's where I go to church. And matter of fact, I'm sitting outside of here right now. But as far as businesses, wow, you kind of put me on the spot here, Leslie.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to rack my brain here at the end of the day here.
Well, if you think of anything, put it in the chat.
Absolutely, I will put it in the chat. Aubrey's and Petey's Grill in Wendell.
Ooh.
Yes, they are
Food always gets my attention.
Mom and pop shop in Wendell. You walk in and just immediately, see things from 40, 50, 60 years ago, still hanging up on the walls. And, it's a cash only place, very, very mom and pop, and they're only open till 2:00, but serve the best hamburgers you can put your hands on.
Okay. I like that tip. All right. Was there anything else you'd like to share before we end this up?
No, absolutely not. Everyone just keep your head up during COVID. Many times, right now we're all not going about the same things in life that we normally will in our day-to-day life. We're not interacting with people as we once were, or, able to go see sporting events. I'm thoroughly missing going to see my Wolfpack. For all you Carolina fans, I'm sorry, but this year y'all are going to take a loss in many regards. But, just take a step outside in nature, and, God instructs us to be still, and just take a step outside in nature, smell the fresh air, quit swiping on your phones, and just be in God's glory. Rather than that, just best of luck to everybody, and let us know if we can take care of you. And whatever you need, just go to Leslie, because she knows somebody, I promise you.
I promise you I do. I've been doing this a while. So tell us how to contact you.
You can contact us via Facebook at 12 Gates Landscaping LLC, or you can give me a phone call at 919-798-5829, or you can actually email us as well at 12gateslandscaping@gmail.com. I know that's a tongue twister for most, but that's 12 spelled out, Gates with an S, landscaping@gmail.com.
And if you have any issue with that, just reach out to me, because I can get him.
Yes, she will get me. Leslie, trust me. If I'm doing something that I shouldn't or needs to be let know of, Leslie always takes care of letting me know. Tyler, you need to check your email. I've sent you 2 or 3 emails. So definitely reach out to Leslie if you can't get a hold of me.
Well, just a testimonial for Tyler. He does a great job for us, and I know he'd do a great job for you guys. So thanks, Tyler, for your time today, and I'll talk to you later.
Thank you. Have a good one, Leslie.
Bye.